Hi everyone, welcome back to Astro Sungazer. I'm your host Carrie, also known as Painted Night Owl Feather. I am coming here today to do the astrological tarot report for November 2016. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you everyone so much for welcoming me into your home and welcoming me into your heart. I really appreciate all the love and affection I've gotten since I started doing these. It really means a lot to me. Probably one of the reasons why I held back quite a long time from doing them was, everybody wants to be received well. So I put my fears aside, and it's been a wonderful blessing since I started this, and I'm going to continue. On to that exciting stuff I've got going on. Let me tell you, the energy is just pumping up. But number one, thank you for the beautiful soul that wrote on my um, comments about the deck that I was using. This is a picture of DNA. I hope you can see this much better now. This is by James Wanless, and it's called the Voyager deck. And I'm super excited because I made contact with him. He was so nice and so helpful, and actually offered to um, send me the book. So I'm just thrilled to death that I got to meet with him, and that also leads me to, it's just one of the most important things is to say thank you to everybody out there. So before I get too far into what I've got going on, a big shout out to AstroJar. They welcomed me. You can go to astrojar.com. Some of the best readers are on there. They're so much fun, and they're so vibrant and wonderful, and I really enjoy all the readings and everybody that's attached to that. It's growing every day. So also a shout out to Marie Moore, and partnership with her in AstroJar through Minopon. So look them up on YouTube. They're wonderful. I can't even tell you. I'm about to jump out of my skin, excited to be even thinking, the beginnings of collaborating with these people, because they're wonderful and they're so enlightening, and they've helped me so much, and they've helped me grow. And that's what we're all here to do, is just to help one another grow. So anyway, the next thing I wanted to tell you about, which is so super exciting, since I opened this door and decided that I would step through this Astro Tarot journey and bring my gifts out and start sharing them. I also had the pleasure of having a good friend of mine who's very spiritually enlightened, and I love her. I've known her since I was a child. She came in for a visit out of town, and when she came, I said I wanted to use my child's play cards, and I had gotten this new deck, and I hadn't really played with it much, but I had the feeling that I wanted to use it on her. So I opened it up and brought it out, and she said, "Oh, that's funny. That looks like a friend of mine that's in a group of mine, a group that I'm in on Facebook." And it looked like her artwork. Well, sure enough, it was the great Paulina Cassidy, of all people. I can't even tell you how excited I got. I mean, thrilling. And I'll have to cut this deck because I'm going to pull this card and show it to you. But this is the back of her cards, but this is the front of her card. Will you look at the imagery? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Yes, I love her artwork. I have always loved her artwork. Just phenomenal, just phenomenal. So actually, maybe because that was on the top of the deck, we'll keep that one as the overlying energies for this particular intro, because it's temperance. It's basically speaking to all of us. We have to be tempered, right? Um, Pottery doesn't become fine china until it's been fired in a certain way, and I think that's kind of what we're going through. So maybe that was a message from her, um, temperance for all of us, to measure everything, we've got going on. But I am going to put it back in the deck. Anyway, very exciting. Today I am going to be doing a reading for each of the signs. I decided that it was nice to do the one video, probably a little easier on me, but Everybody's been so wonderful with me, and I felt like it's Halloween, and I'm not going to go out and trick or treating or anything like that. We're going to probably hand out candy here, but that's about it. So I thought, well, might as well do a bigger reading for everybody. It is pretty heavy, thick, sticky energy. I did notice when I was shuffling my cards earlier, I smudged them and I crystalled all of them, and I pre-shuffled everything so that we can um, get some nice clear energy because I know everything's so thick and so sketchy. So I noticed that with the cards that they were really having a hard time shuffling. They the energy is just thick and heavy. So I just gave these a quick reshuffle, and maybe that temperance card will come back up for somebody. Maybe it won't. Anyway, happy Halloween, everyone. This is your intro, and I'm going to go ahead and get going with everybody's video. Um, have a great day. Enjoy this month. Try to dig deep and do the work that we all have to do to get this earth back on track to where we can live abundantly with it instead of against it. So that's the message of the day, and I wanted to use the word Minnetonka with you also, in case you don't know what Minnetonka is. It's great water, and water is consciousness. So we're in a battle for it out in the Dakotas, but we're in a battle for it all over the world, and we all need to come together, band together, brothers and sisters as one, and bring the light back to this earth. Hi, Pisces! Oh my goodness! Happy Halloween! Well, I'm so excited to be here. I'm having a ball. By the time I get to Pisces, I'm like really into it. I love it. You guys are like the badasses of the zodiac because you mastered the last ages. So this is really a lot of cleanup time for you, but it's good stuff. You had really great cards last month, so I'm really curious to see what the cards hold in store this month. That's interesting. Anyway, I really am enjoying the Scorpio moon tonight. I think it's perfect for this. Alright, with my Voyager cards, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so we've got some sort of sorrow that we've experienced, some kind of loss, a dream, an idea, a hope, a house, a loved one, something. Something is a loss. And we've gone within to be our inner hermit, right? Beautiful Pisces people, you've been through a lot. A lot of healing and a lot of cleaning up. It's here to be commended because you're willing to do it. Wow. The next one is the Three of Worlds. It's the nurturing card. It's giving sustenance to yourself. Having to stop everything in the world and take care of yourself. You had to learn to do that to nurture yourself, right? Yeah, because you felt like you had everything on your shoulders. And you didn't have things the way you really wanted them. But you came out ahead. Okay? See? Felt like you were just wearing yourself down, carrying the burden of everything that belonged to everybody else, really. This is everybody else's burdens. These are not yours. Yours, if you notice, are in your own hands, see? Then you got all that stacked on your back. That's why I said it's not yours. That's your ball right there. See? That's yours, but it's nice and round and cozy and easy to carry. You're okay with yours. You've got yours figured out. But the ones on your back are making you unstable and unbalanced, and they've been rocking your world, and other people are looking on and not even bothering to help. Yeah. Get the Four of Pentacles. You're not sitting really happy because you're trying to stay in your own little cocoon there, right? You're trying to stay isolated and to yourself. Try not to let anybody know. You're guarding your heart. Look at how you're holding your heart. Like, oh, nobody can really know how bad this is for me and what I'm really going through underneath it all. Underneath it all, my foundation's really shaky and not feeling good at all. You get the King of Pentacles. Somebody comes through and saves the day and makes things right. Okay? You mastered the money. You got up and out. I mean, that's the king. Okay, that guy ain't playing around. He's mastered the resources mustered the resources to do what needed to be done, and he did it. Okay, here we go. And now Pisces, we get the abundance. Everything is okay. Everything is flourishing. Everything is blooming. Get out the music. It's going to help you. It's going to help you heal. It's going to help you get back to yourself. Do your music right now. You need the music. It's time to heal. Vibrational therapy is huge. Get into it. Learn about it if you don't know about it. And let's just Google it or YouTube it. Vibrational therapy. It's amazing. It does things to your DNA. Helps you tune in and remove things that don't serve you. But you have the divine guidance. I mean, like, you know what time it is. You've got all the answers that you would ever need. Then all the galaxies. Okay. Now listen to yourself right now. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve balance in how you spend and save. Help those that are less fortunate. Okay, so it's making wise use of your resources, right? Because you've got the Prince of Spring. You're charming, you're self-confident, you're passionate, and yet you're restless. Okay? You want to experience life. Yeah, he's riding a bunny. He has he's in the cattails. He's in the swamp. It says immediate action, a challenge that you can easily manage. A passionate relationship. Hey, maybe you're going to meet somebody. Maybe love is going to come into your life and shake things up a little bit. Because you got the King of Summer next. Loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. If you are with somebody, maybe you're going to re-spark that relationship, right? You're going to add a little bit of to it. Because you're going to be more loving, more comforting, more emotional, and more intuitive. You're going to know what's going on. You're going to tune in. You're going to feel your way around, and you're going to know how to fix things, right? Listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much sometimes. Okay, so don't go overboard with taking care of too much, because that ruins the authenticity of things. The mere slight hint that you appreciate somebody, that's acknowledgement. So it doesn't have to be this huge display. You don't have to do a parade for every display of acknowledgement in the other person. You can simply just be like, I see you. I hear you. I know you. I understand you. I feel you. I have a feeling you need from me. Okay? It's tapping into these subtle nuances that make it intimate. Okay? That matter. Because you've been through it all. Staying intimate in your relationships. You're not isolating yourself too much. You're not trying to overcompensate for needing to. That's the other thing. If you've needed to isolate yourself, then that's what you needed to do. You had some pretty big victories. Woo! big energy moving through, but maybe now you're left with, whoa, it's not so exciting. I just need some time to myself. Maybe this month you're going to take some time for yourself. But just realize that you don't need to overcompensate for needing time from someone that you love for yourself when you make a comeback. Okay, so at the end of the month, I wouldn't go wild with like, oh, thank you for being there for me, and I've bought you a whole new wardrobe, and I've cooked dinner for a month, and I've booked us, 5 hotel rooms for the next 6 months in different cities, and you know what I mean. Like, don't go overboard. Just be grateful and thankful to the people that are in your world that allow you to go on retreat and take time for yourself and still be you, because you're worth it. You're worth it, Pisces. You're worth it. It's okay to take time for yourself in November. It's Scorpio time. It's a sister sign to to Pisces. So the water energy is fluid. It's emotional. We've got the Sun, Moon, and Mercury there, so that's a lot of energy pulling on Pisces and Cancers and Scorpios, hard on Scorpios. And so we're feeling it. We're feeling the struggle. It's real. The struggle is real, people. We are in Scorpio. But I'll even share this with you. I had a drink tonight on a video that I did for Scorpio. So if you might want to go watch that, it was pretty passionate. And I dove into a little bit of what this energy means for all of us and who they are. So it might be interesting for you, Pisces. But nonetheless, just enjoy this month. We've got some holidays coming up. I know the family time gets a little crazy. I know holidays get a little hectic and all that, but take your time to nurture yourself and give yourself a little bit of a break. You can be comforting and loving, and you might have some passionate relationship coming in, and you might have some minor little challenge or something that you got to get through, and then it's good. It's good. You're really good. I mean, I love you. The passage card. Good. You got it. You got it. So have a wonderful month. Scorpio on your side, I have a feeling you're going to be feeling maybe a little more powerful to handle things that come your way too. So get your rest. Take it easy. The weather is changing, and we all need to hunker down and just calm our spirits a little bit and take care of ourselves too. So that's a great message from Chiron, which you've got at 21 degrees and Neptune at 9 degrees. So, we can kind of go with the flow and let this energy move us through where we're trying to go. And we don't have to put up so much resistance. I think the resistance is where we end up with persistence. The same problem keeps coming up because we keep resisting the solution. So, thank you, Pisces, for all your wonderful, loving energy. I love all my Pisces moon people out there, my Pisces rising friends. I mean, you guys are so dear and sweet and kind. And, my son's a Pisces, and I really appreciate his wisdom and understanding and compassionate side. Um, anyway, keep rocking on your sweet selves. We learned a lot from the age of Pisces, and don't worry, we're not leaving you behind. We're taking you with us, okay? All right.